Hello everybody! Hello! How are we? It's been a long week off, hasn't it, guys? I have literally not long got back from visiting my darling mamas. And yeah, it's been a bit of a long break, but it's a good thing. You know, it's best to have the break than to not. We've got quite a good one planned for now. I've literally got a whole bunch of stuff that I had sent to me whilst I was away, and I wasn't entirely sure where it's all come from. So it's going to be a great one to find out if we can figure out who's maybe sent some of this stuff in. I'm not entirely sure. I'm hoping I can figure it out somewhere along the line, not along the live. Right, I'm just going to quickly set up the chat because I need to do that. And then once I've got the chat set up, I can say hello to you guys. So one quick second. I will be just uno momentos por parvorces. There we go. So hello to Emma. Hello Caroline. Hello Ords, and hello Olga. It's lovely to see you all. I hope you've had a lovely week whilst I've been away. And we're going to just give it a few more minutes for a few more people to drop in, and then we're going to get into looking at some of this stuff that turned up. There was a few bits of it that I did actually order myself. I did order the latest tonic kit. I've signed up to the monthly plan, so that we'll get a new tonic kit coming each month, so you'll see me using that on the live. And also, I ordered some storage boxes from Crafter's Companion. But that was about it. Hello, Simon. Thank you for being here, my lovely. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Phil. Quick one before I go. Did you know? Yes, I did know Sheena's turned 60 last Saturday. And yes, I did send her a card. Because, you know, you've got to. It's Sheena at the end of the day, isn't it? Right. So, where would we like to start with some of these things? Would we like to start with the stuff that I've ordered, well, the kit that I ordered, some of the things that I bought when I was at the Crafter store in Evesham, some of the things that we've had donated to the stream by a very generous person who likes to send things, apparently, because I don't know where it's coming from. So, where should we start? Well, I think I'm going to start with a few of the things that have been sent in to us. So, I'm not entirely 100% sure where this is coming from, but all I can say is that I am absolutely grateful to whoever is sending the stuff in. It's kind of a bit like they can read my mind as to what needs to be bought, really. So it is really nice to kind of have. Also slightly scary at the same time. So, out of the one package we had, these two inks came in, which is the worn lipstick in the Distress inks. Weird, I was in a countdown and then it disappeared and I lost you. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Hannah. It should all be working now, I hope. But I'm glad you're here. And also this Pine Needles Distress ink. So, whoever is sending this stuff in, I'm really grateful. I just wish you'd tell me who you are. So then I can thank you. Who's the... I still don't know. I genuinely don't know, Hannah. So, they sent this lovely little set of dies that will make bunting and various other little frames and tags mini bunting flags. That's a mouthful, isn't it? You don't want to be trying to say that. We've also got the Magic Roundabout set. So these are two sets of stamps, and they also come with the coordinating dies. So we have those, which are quite nice. I'm really liking these. I really like the fact that there's a die for the big hot air balloon. So we may be making something with these either today or another day on the channel. It's just going to kind of be like a what happens when it happens type of thing. And again, this is from our mystery benefactor. We also have everyday Paddington stamps. Paddington Bear. So we have those. And also those. And it also came with a lovely stencil for use with it as well. So it's quite a fair amount of stuff. So we've got the everyday Paddington stamps. We also have Paddington Christmas stuff as well. So these are kind of like the retro, like what Paddington used to look like when I was a kid, really. The Paddington Bear stuff. So that's really, really cute. I'm really loving those. And we also have a very Merry Christmas with Paddington on it. Warmest winter wishes, Merry Christmas, a gift of kindness. It's really, really lovely, I feel. So that is, I believe that's one lot of what we had come in. I'm just going to pop those quickly back in the box. The Paddington bits, that is. And I'm not sure, was there anything else that came? No, I think that was everything that came in that bit, as to say. So we also had come in from our mystery benefactor a tonic craft kit, which is the terrific treat box. I haven't actually been into this yet. I just took it out of the packaging when it arrived, because you guys don't want to see me rifling through packaging. You want to see the goodies. So this has come with all of this lovely cardstock. Oh wow, that's not even cardstock, is it? So we've got all of this like lovely plain black and linen cardstock. We've got some shiny sparklies. We've got some foiled bit. Oh, I like that one. And a nice big sheet of shiny. Look, you can see me in it. Hi. So we've got all of that in there as well. So I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to decant this box, because I don't really like to keep the boxes hanging around. Unless I absolutely have to, of course. Right, let's see what's in this lovely box of goodies. Well, pack of goodies that came in the box is what I should have said. So we've got a touch Christmas Magic double-sided pattern paper, and that's not even really very Christmassy. I mean, you could use that for anything. I like that. It's a very nice little set. It also came with these dual dot markers, metallic markers. They look like they're going to be some fun. Some lovely washi tapes in gold, black and little foil dotties. Those look like they're going to be fun. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. A pot of gilding flakes, people. I mean, really, a pot of gilding flakes. Actually, that camera's a little bit far back there, isn't it? Let's just pull that forward. A pot of gilding flakes. I don't know. Those will never get used. Tonic mirror and glitter card is amazing. It is, Hannah. I have to completely agree with you there. It really, really is. We've got this lovely amber gold sequin mix. I shall never ever open a pot of gilding flakes. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Mica Mist. We've got some Mica Mist, which is... Oh, this is pearled ivory. It looks very nice, actually. Let's give it a shake, because it says to give it a shake before you use it. Oh, that actually looks really nice. I don't know if you guys can see it through the light there, but it does look really, really pretty. And it looks chocked full of mica, which is what we want from a mica spray. Right, let's have a quick look at this. Well, we've got some vintage drops here, and this is the Ivory Buff. This actually looks really, really lovely. What I'm going to do is what I always do with these. I don't know if you guys do or not, but what I always do is I always put a little bit onto the top of the lid just there. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't. But I always put a little bit on the lid so I can see what the how it looks. Actually, I don't know if you might be able to see it better on that camera. You can see the little white nib that I've put on there, and that just helps me know what colour and what effect it's going to give when I actually use it. And we also have this lovely white and gold edged ribbon. Not that I use a lot of ribbon, but it's there. Ooh, golden egg. What is this? Ooh, golden egg embossing powder. That looks kind of really nice. Kind of looks really, really cool. The tonic ladies say you shouldn't shake, you should swirl. Oh, okay. I will take the swirling into consideration, Hannah. I shall most definitely take the swirling into consideration. Right, let's just do that, pop that over there. Now I should be back up onto chat. Huzzah! Hello, Sil. Thank you for being here, my lovely. I store mine upside down in a Nuvo drop holder, so that wouldn't work for me. Oh, okay. I have a Nuvo drop holder as well, but they sit on a slant in mine, so they kind of sit like that. They sit up, right, but they sit like that. Actually, they sit like that. It's going to be easier for you to see on the other camera. Let's get into... Oh, Gaz has had a haircut. Oh, thank you for noticing, Sil. I really do appreciate you noticing. There we go. And there's the sticker for the terrific treat. So we're going to pop that on the front of the folder. And here we have the die set. Oh, wow. Look at those stamps. I mean, I know it says Merry Christmas. And you know what? I'm the absolute worst for this. I don't know if you guys do it or not, but... Oh, the smell. The smell of photopolymer stamps. Just, oh, I love it. Love it. And here's the rest of the dies for the little kit. So this may be something that comes up sometime this week or maybe next week when we do another live. So we have that. Thank you, Mystery Benefactor, for some of these lovely treats that you've sent to us to use. We are very appreciative. So now I'm going to move on to the things that I actually procured myself. So this is the Jam Pot gift card craft kit. So now I've signed up for this. It'll be coming every month. So every month, guys, I will actually be using one of these on the stream, and we'll be having loads of fun. So we got a little folder to put more of these in, which is now giving me an extra folder because I've bought some in the sale. They said shaking tends to get mica stuck in the straw, so okay. I will do the swirl to mix, not a problem. Let's get these bits out of the box, shall we? And let's have a quick moochie. I'm going to go straight into the bag because I liked the idea of what I could see from the top of the bag. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, they really don't skimp on these things, do they? So we've got some strawberry frappe chalk mousse. We've got a red berry bottle of Nuvo drops. Oh, look how cool that is. I'm loving that. Love, 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 love. I've made of a beauty of it. Ooh! I would love to see that, Hannah. We've got some crystal glaze. I think that's the second bottle of crystal glaze that I've gotten out of some of these, so that'll be quite nice. Ooh, what's this? Apparently Hunky Dory sell SVG files. Oh, I did not know that. I might have to have a look. I might have to have a look out for that. Thank you for letting me know, Phil. Let's just put that to the side. Let's get that off there. Oh, this feels well swanky. Oh, so it's like it's just like a little notebook. I like that. That's cool. Feels very swanky, you know. Feels very, very nice. Oh, should pop that to the side. We've got a shaving brush. And I'm just... Oh, I've seen it, haven't I? So we've got this lovely white plain card. We've got all some pearl card, some matte mirror. Oh, I've seen it, haven't I? Oh, I love this. It's so pretty. And then we've got all these other lovely coloured pieces of textured cardstock. Hello, Stephanie Theodos. It's lovely to see you, my darling. I hope you're doing well. And I hope that New Jersey is being good to you today. Right, let's just move that out of the way. Oh, silver. I'm an absolute nightmare for a shiny. I love a shiny. I'm an absolute nightmare for a shiny. Right, I'm just going to quickly top up my drink. Because we all know that I do drink a lot when I do this. Because I get a bit of a dry mouth. I don't know how or why. Or maybe it's because I don't shut up. Right, so let's have a quick look. Oh, we've got our Jam Pot gift card sticker. So that's going to go straight on the front of the pack. Because we have to do that. That's just like, you know... Oh, let's have a look at this, please. You deserve this. Yes, there are some people who deserve many things. Oh, the smell of those stamps. Nom, 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 nom. They're so yummy. I love them. I absolutely love them. And here we go. I'm loving these. I am loving these dies. They are so cool. Oh, and how pretty that looks. Spread the love. Oh, let's see, what do these say? Spread the love. Just for you. And what does that say? Thanks very much. Oh, I love it. Oh, and the instructions are just on the back there on how to put it together. Oh, thank you for actually being able to catch me live. I'm just so glad to have you here. Well, I'm glad to have everybody here. It's always amazing to have all of you guys here. Absolutely amazing. Seriously, it's so great, and I love it so much. So now we do have a not so mysterious benefactor who purchased. Oh, take that away from there because you're not meant to see that. Who purchased some boxes for us whilst I was visiting in Cheltenham, seeing my family. So I picked this up in the Evesham store. It's a bit of a steal. I didn't pick it up, actually. It was picked up for me by somebody who I was visiting with. I have not heard from Lynn Phil at the moment. I heard from her a little while ago. But not very recently. And all I'm going to show you on this one is because I'm not meant to have this yet. So it needs to be very, very hush-hush. But all I can show you on this one is really the... That's all I can show you. That's all I can show you. I'm not allowed to... I'm not meant to have this. This was done for me very kindly by somebody in the Evesham store. So you can probably guess, but I'm not going to say anything. And that's that. I'm going to get that out of the way now before I get into trouble. So our not so mysterious benefactor purchased those two. Also, I say I'm not so mysterious. Yeah. Now, I don't know if some of you who've been around with CC for a while might know where these have come from, but I don't have a clue. And I picked them up because, you know, when you're in the CC store in Evesham, you've got to raid the discount section. Where have I put that piece of plain cardstock? Because I'll just use the back of this folder. So I picked those stamps, that stamp set up for 50p. 50p. I don't know where this came from. I know obviously it's a crafter's companion item, or what this was released for, or how it made it out into the world. I don't know, but 50p in the crafter's companion shop, you're not going to say no. Had to. Absolute steal. Absolute stealeroo. Something that you guys probably have hundreds and hundreds of, which is some blending tool foams, which I don't really need to show you a whole lot of. And now we're going to get into some of the things that I bought. Now, all the red labelled stuff that I have here in front of me was 3 for 2 in the store. So it was basically buy 2, get 1 free. So when I went up for the Sheena event, she actually used, I believe these are the actual stamps she used doing that live. Because it does just say here that store sample used, no returns or refunds. £7.50. And I picked up 2 of those. I got the Wild Roses and the Luscious Lilies, because they were the only 2 that I was missing. I think, well, yeah, but we've got some full price things that I've bought here as well. I needed to get a couple of these embossing folders because I really like them. So we've got the retro circles. We've got the classic diamonds. And we've got the seamless scallops. Now, I love the fact that they've used this rainbow stuff, and that's why I had to pick it up, because it was just amazing. It just looked so cool. So now we're going to go back into this red label stuff where these ones were £4 each. £4 each, can you believe? So I essentially got that one for free if you want to go that way. So I've got this butterfly, that butterfly, and then I would have got the flowers for free, another set of flowers, and a different set of flowers, and unfortunately they didn't have the whole set. So I did actually pay full price for 2. So I bought the Elegant Fairy and the church window there at full price. So I think I made out a little bit like a bandit. But don't worry, that's not all, folks. We have another Craft Club pack. So I'm just going to open this up and we're going to go through it. So this is month 11 glue pens and transfer foils. So we've got 2 different sizes in our double-sided sticky tape here. We've got whatever this thing is, I'm not sure what it is, but it smells like wax. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks kind of like ribbed and waxy. It smells a bit weird. But that was in there. We have 2 different glue pens, which, to be honest, I don't really need because I've got hundreds of these things. They're usually chucked into a goodie bag or something at some point. I've got that one. Oh, you've got it. So we've got a few pieces of... We've got a few pieces of square black card, a few pieces of... well, is that 6x6? No, it's 5.5 by 5.5. Then we've got a few squares of 5x7 in the black. And a few squares of 4.25 by 5.5. And then we've got the same again in the white card. And then we've got a little folder full of foil sheets. I haven't opened that up yet. And then I'm guessing we get these foil transfers. Oh wow, those actually look quite nice. So you get... Am I right in thinking these are all different? Oh wow, that's quite pretty. Oh, with sympathy I could have... Oh wow. Lots of love, always in my thoughts. So those are all the foil transfers then, I guess. And then we've got this paper stock. Actually, oh, am I guessing some of this is the same but just in a different colour? Wow! So we've got all that paper stock as well. So that'll be another live coming up in the next couple of weeks. where we'll visit that and do some fun stuff with it. Yes, I think they are rub-on, Stephanie. Pretty sure they are rub-on transfers. So, I believe... Is that everything? Oh no, that's not everything, is it? And we have, I believe, one more thing from our mystery benefactor. I don't know if this one's so much of a mystery or not, because one of my friends did say to me that if they could find this, they would have bought it for me and sent it to me as a late birthday present. So, we have the Perfect Harmony collection as well. I'm just going to actually kind of peel it open and get on in there, because I haven't actually been into this yet, so it would be quite nice just to have a quick look through. So you get your Perfect Harmony card there with the little QR code which tells you to go to all the education. Ain't nobody rubbing nothing on me. No, they're not, are they, dear? I'm guessing they didn't put those into the packet properly then, because that's kind of like stuck on the outside. I think maybe they're meant to be in there. So we've got some little music notes, the word music, and a few sentiments that go with that. When words fail, make your own kind of, in my heart speaks and to my soul. Oh, I love this, the instruments, because you've got a lovely cello and the piano and the oh, I can't remember what it's called. It's not an ampersand, is it? Is it now? No, that's not an ampersand. It's a clef, if I remember correctly. We've got a lovely harp there. We've got some lovely, oh gosh, what are they? Boom, 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 boom. Drums. The tempo is whatever you say it is. That's the beat of your drum. I should have just read that first. Then we've got Sing Like No One Is Listening. In Perfect Harmony. I really do like that violin stamp there. That's very pretty. Oh, it's a treble clef. It's not just a clef. There we go. See, look, I was halfway there. So we've got a trombone. We've got a flute, we've got a French horn and a guitar. Yeah, a harp for making the Guinness glass. Oh, that's actually a really good idea, Hannah. I hadn't thought of that. Thank you very much. Consider that stolen. And then we've got the matching stamps that go with those dies. We've got a lovely musical edge die here. I really like that, actually. That's very pretty. We have a stencil music ensemble of a gramophone, a trombone, a saxophone, a cello. We've got the treble clef there, and the little for the cello. Can't remember the name of it. Hi, Craft by Jay. It's great to see you, mate. How you doing? It's lovely to have you here. We've got a delightful damask stencil. That's going to be useful for loads of things. Thank you very much, Jay. We've got the lovely musical notes folder here. And then we have the patterned papers and the textured cardstock to go with it. So that looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So now I need to kind of decide. Hello, Barbara. Thank you for being here, my lovely. How are you doing? I hope you are well. So I'm just going to pop these little bits back into this box because I don't know what I'm going to play with. I've got so... Hi, Lynn. How are you doing, my lovely? You do not need to worry about being late. Don't you dare ever worry about being late. Phil was asking after you, so I'm glad you're here. So, a lot of this stuff came from Crafter's Companion, Craft by Jay. Some of it came from Tonic Studios, and some of it came from Craft Stash. And I'm not sure where all of it entirely came from. There was also this as well, but I mean, it's not really something I really need to show in a haul. But it's a paper trimmer that's got both blades on there for scoring and and chopping. So that also came. And I think that was pretty much everything. Or was there anything else? Oh no, there was one other thing as well. There was this set of spines for making your memory albums. So that is everything, I believe. So now I need to pick something to play with, guys. What should I play with? I'm not sure. Do I want to play with the springtime collection? Do I want to play with the perfect harmony collection? I just don't know. I do not genuinely know, and I've got so much stuff floating around in here. I'm pretty sure, actually, did I make a card with this? I did make a card whilst I was away. I got the springtime collection out and made a card, but I'm not sure where I've put it, so unfortunately I won't be able to show that off. What do I want to play with? I'm thinking... Oh, let's just get that out of the way. What am I thinking? Perfect Harmony is the new box, Lynn. It is. By the phrasing of a CC post, it seems something had irritated you. You haven't seen you since. Oh, Lynn. Play with springtime. It will inspire me to keep it. Right, okay then. Okay. We could play with springtime. Now, I have already been into this box, because whilst I was away, I was actually... where my mum lives is sheltered accommodation. They have a little room that they rent out, and in there is like 2 sub-rooms. And unfortunately, I was sharing with a very mean old couple that just didn't like anything that I did. I could have, you know, my breathing was too much for them. So... I decided that I was going to get this out and I was going to make a card with it because I just needed to do something crafty to like kind of bring myself back to a decent headspace. I don't know what was wrong with those people, but they need help and it's not going to come from me. So, right. I do actually have... So in this box we have the glitter paste, the what do you call it, flakes, the flakes of evil that I like to call them, gilding flakes, flakes of evil. So there we go. I'm just going to pull out all the extra little bits and bobs that I bought because I did buy some foam pads and stuff whilst I was away because I didn't have anything. I filled that little bottle up with some tacky glue, which is nice. It's very nice. Right, let's get into here. I did open the gilding flakes. Can you believe it? I actually opened the gilding flakes. Shock and horror beseed everybody. I opened gilding flakes. So I'm just going to actually unpack all of this so that I can get the big old box off my desk because we don't want it. We don't want it hanging around on the desk whilst we're trying to do something, do we? So let's pull that out. And there we go. I even I got the glue for the gilding flakes and put it in this tiny little bottle, and I transferred the label over onto it because I thought it was cool. Right. Let's get to work. So I actually have everything here so I can do whatever I want. This is going to be amazing. Right, where do I want to start? That's the only thing. Right, let's get those out of the way because we don't want that. Oh, I do actually. Times must have been... Oh, I can tell you, Hannah, times were very tough. Oh my God, were times tough. It was so difficult. It was so difficult to craft. I am going to be taking part in somebody's craft challenge, which I'm going to do on the next live. So, what I was thinking of doing actually is maybe using some of this to do that with. So, let's kind of follow one of these sketches. I've got some sketches, which will be nice to use. Do we have one that I can translate into a 6x6 card? I think we do. So I'm going to take my pretty pink 6x6 card blank. Let's just move that up there out of the way, and so I'm going to move that up there out of the way as well. And let's just bring in, move that out of the way. I've got quite a lot of little bits floating about from where I used them, so let's just put that there. And I'm going to bring in the paper trimmer. Oh, let's look at these papers. They really are beautiful. I know it's very naughty and I know it's all sorts of wrong, but I like to scan them in and keep them because I don't like giving them up. Right, so let's do that. I think we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that one. And then I'm going to bring in one of the matte and layers because it's just so easy to bring in a matte and layer, isn't it, on these cards? Is that... That's half an inch, I swear. That's not 1/4 of an inch at all, is it? Or is that 1/4 of an inch? And I'm just being a silly goose. No, that is half an inch. I wasn't being a silly goose. Haha! I really do like how those matte and layers go together though. They're so pretty. Look at all the sparkles. It looks less aggressive on your screen. Are you saying that the cardstock looks less aggressive on my screen, Hannah? Right, let's... So I'm just going to set it up, really, just quite simply with the matte and layer. Oh, there we go. So that's all around there. There we go. I'm just going to line that up. So that is down to the 1/4 inch. So that's 6x6, 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, which then means I want my matte layer to be 5.5 by 5.5. Let's bring in this new bad boy, shall we? See how well this does. So 5.5, 5.5. Ooh, this is swanky, isn't it? By 5.5. So there we go, we have that. And you know what? I think I'm going to change this up a little bit. So I'm just going to go from corner to corner. I'm feeling a bit, you know. Let's just line that up. From corner to corner. And I'm just going to cut that down. And then all I'm going to do is just take the tiniest little slither off of that. So I didn't even take I took probably about 1/8 of an inch off of that. And I'm going to put that back onto the card. And I'm going to bring the other corner back in. And I'm going to line that up so it's right in the middle. And we're going to kind of make it look like a... Yeah, think that works quite well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a tiny little, again, another tiny little slither off of this end. Nothing too, probably not even 1/8 of an inch on that one. Because I kind of want it to be like the broken, I can't remember the name of the card that we did last week, but I want it to kind of be like that. So actually I'm going to take a tiny little sliver off of that triangle as well, just so that it matches up. And again, I'm probably not even taking off 1/8 of an inch off of that. I'm really liking that design. Yep, I'm liking that design. So, I'm just going to have a quick bit of my drink. That's lovely. I'm going to have to re-watch. Oh, you will have to re-watch and see what we got, my love. We got a lot. Yes, a fractured card, Caroline. That's what that was the word I was looking for. Except this one's going to look like a proper one. And not that beastie mess I made the other day. Because that was a bit of a beastie mess. I would certainly re-watch though, Caroline. Sorry, Lynn. I think a lot of people are looking at the eclipse today, aren't they? Let's just bring that down a bit because that's a little bit off. I want this to be properly lined up as it should be. Just don't drop the pieces. I cut out enough for do 4 cards and spilled the pot. Oh no. Oh, Barbs, I'm so sorry. That sounds awful. I wouldn't have wanted to have done that. There we go. And hopefully there's still a little bit of give in that so that we can just kind of just make sure that we're all yeah, I think that looks really pretty. I'm really liking that. Is there any reason to have a party and a margarita? Well, I'm not going to sing the song about margaritas because there's a lady that does terrible things apparently when she has margaritas. And quite luckily I'm not one of those ladies. So let's not have a margarita party. I'm just thinking, because we did have those ones as well, didn't we? So I'm just thinking, what can I do with perhaps maybe one of these? Because that, oh silly me, that's the same size. I wanted the next one, the next smaller one, please. Do I have the next smaller one? I was pretty sure I did. I thought that was the next size smaller. Because what I was going to do is, let's do Let's go with the pink, actually. Yeah, because really that should be that piece, which is fine. It's all nice and sorted, but we don't need to be doing that. So what we're going to do is leave this at, I believe it's 5.5, and then all I'm going to do is chop it down to 2.5. So it will then have we'll have a piece that's 5.5 by 2.5. Because I'd like that to go over the centre of our card. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to put that down here. And I'm just going to get some of my stick and spray. And I'm going to put that on there. Let's pop that on there. And now I'm going to do the glitter paste. Now I really do like this glitter paste. It's very pretty. Let me just get my spatula. You can still get the Springtime Collection box, Emma, from QVC, I believe. Or at least I think you can. If not, oh, actually, I don't know. You may even find it on eBay if someone's getting rid of it. If Hannah doesn't want to keep hers, I'm sure you can always have a chat with Hannah about purchasing it. That's about as much as I do know. Where is... Oh, good grief. I'm not very good at opening these things, you know. Even though I've got these long nails now, which I never used to have... Oh, there we go. I did it. I just went and shoved my finger right in it, didn't I? Oh, I'll tell you what, glitter paste does not feel nice on the hands. Let me just grab a cloth. I'm just going to wipe this awful mess off my fingers. It's awful, I tell you. Right, so I'm just going to get a nice big blob of that out. And I think we've spoken about doing this before, so what I'm doing is just spreading it, the glitter paste that is, across the stencil. I'm just going to pick that up and put that back onto the... So I'm just spreading it across the stencil, trying to keep as little waste on there as I possibly can. So I'm just working it into the areas where it needs to be. And like I said, just kind of using it the least amount as I possibly can. And then I'm just gently scraping over the top. The only issue I have with this is that I'm using pink glitter paste on pink card, and I can't tell where it's actually going in or not, and what little bits I don't have anything on. So all I'm trying to do is just cover the pink cardstock with as much of the paste as I can without obviously having to use too much. There we go. Just very gently peeling that away and trying my darndest not to touch it in any way, shape or form. Ah! There we go. Oh no! Right, the good thing is that it didn't actually spoil anything, so that's the good thing. And just for now, I'm going to quickly cover that up, and I'm going to spray a lot of water onto that stencil to keep it wet whilst I'm still doing my live, because I won't be able to clean it up till after I'm done. So that's how not to use glitter pastes, and I will put some foil over the top of that to reseal it when I'm done. There we go. Quickly clean all that off. Well done, we got through it. So we have our lovely little bar of pink cardstock with the pink sparkles, which actually I think looks really nice, all things considering. That could have gone really bad, but it didn't. For a little bit of speed, all I'm doing is just helping it dry. There we go. And I'm just going to give my hands one more go over because they're still covered in glittery stick. Glittery stick! And hopefully, there you go guys, hopefully you can see how well that texture's sitting on there with the glitter. I am really liking that. Welcome back, Stephanie. Not total crescent, but pick even though the clouds are... Oh, well, I'm glad you got to see it. Or not. I don't know how that works. How do you see it or do you not see it? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully this will have dried enough for me to just cut the... This is where it could all go wrong, guys. There we go, I just need to snip that bit up. So unfortunately, some of the texture paste did come off there because obviously I haven't managed to dry it fully. But it's still pretty darn good. There we go. I'm liking that. I think I just need to encourage it to dry a little bit more. There we go. Just going to try and... It does seem mostly dry. So all I'm going to do now is actually try and stick this thing together. And then when it comes to the sentiment, I'm going to raise the sentiment, because the sentiment is going to what I would like to do really is go over this with my brayer to flatten it down properly. But I really do think that if I do that, I'm going to really wreck the glitter texture paste, and I don't want to do that. So let's see what we've got in the way of Sentimentinos. So actually, I'm just going to take that off. Oh, thank you, Crafty Stacey Lou. I really appreciate that, my lovely. What I'm going to do actually is just take that glue off the back. I think that band is a little bit too thick. So what I'm going to do is come back in at 1.5 and just trim that down. Now this did cut, it's just from where the texture paste was kind of holding it on, if you get what I mean. So that didn't really go too well, so I'm going to use my tacky glue on this time. There we go. And just the bit of glue that did kind of get stuck on there. Because it's that collal all-purpose, you can just pretty much pull it up and it will disappear, which is absolutely fine. I'm just going to bring in a couple of my Crafter's Companion foam squares. And as you can probably tell, I'm not really too fussed about how they go on the back, as long as they go on the back. And there we go. I think what would finish that off quite nicely I'm hoping to be Crafty Stacey Lou. I really am hoping to be. And just down here at the bottom corner. Oh. Wow, these adhesive things aren't really very adhesive, are they? I think I need one of those pickup pen things. I need to get one of those from somewhere. I'm not sure the how, when or wheres, but I don't understand why these have come off with no sticky on them. It's a bit random. Yes, I need to get some tickets booked if I'm going. I need to talk to the powers that be. Oh, Caroline, there is a crafting event going on in Lincoln. There we go, pop that back on there. These were actually some little tubs I picked up in Hobbycraft, which was actually really good because when you sign up for a Hobbycraft card, they give you a £5 voucher for your birthday. So my £5 voucher was still active, and I bought these little glue containers and some foam pads with it, which was really, really nice. So, I think actually we don't really need to do anything more to that. I think that's a lovely little... Maybe what I should have done was actually done some more cutting on the big triangle on this side. Maybe could done some straight edge cuttings. Where's Aaron tonight? He seems unusually quiet. Well, he's not in the live tonight, mate. He does have other things that he likes to get done. So, I'm not sure. He's probably busy. Actually, I don't know if we would be putting one of these on here a bit too much. Yeah, I don't want to go wrecking it. I think it looks all right as it is. I don't think it needs any more doing to it. I really like that card, and I've put it together wrong, which isn't a problem because all we can do is just come on here, line that up, yeah, the card looks amazing, but I put it together the wrong way. I really am a nutter. It's what happens when I don't really... Well, I was paying attention, but it's what happens when I'm not paying total full attention. I didn't realise my birthday card from the SIL had fallen down and opened last night. Ooh, a £30 Hobbycraft voucher. Now, who doesn't love a £30 Hobbycraft voucher? That's all I'm going to say. And then just because actually I want it to look a little bit different, I'm just going to reset it onto here. Yep, we'll just reset it onto there. And all I'm going to do is go along the back with some trusty tape runner. Because I definitely do not want this coming off. All I'm going to say is that it's just because, you know, it's just because I wanted to show you guys what you can do to fix a card if you get it wrong. There we go. So we've got our lovely April showers bring May flowers. And it's got that nice little band across the middle there. For an impromptu card, I think it's really good. If I were to remake this again, what I would probably do is put a couple of extra fracture cuts in the big triangle going across, and maybe put a bit of ribbon across the middle there. But hindsight is a wonderful thing. So that is a lovely card made with the springtime collection. This actually comes with a lot of stuff. I'm always really surprised at how much stuff these boxes come with. Thank you very much, Caroline. There are some nice sentiments in here as well. I might try making I think I'm going to try making another one. But what I'm trying to do is just stick to what's in the box, because that's the most difficult thing, is to try and make something with actually what comes in the box. Thank you, Sylv. Shall we go? Because we've got that, haven't we? So if that's 6 and 6, and if I were to cut it at 1/2, or should I just go for an acetate? Because that's got some nice flowers on it. Actually, I like that one better. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. My birthday was a little while ago. I'm thinking, because because if I chop that down to 6 by 6, I have an idea, people. I have an idea. And we're going to see if it works. By 6. Now I don't know, does this one come with that protective stuff they love to put on it so much? I've never really been a good one for trying to find these things, but I'm thinking, because I really like that, and if I were to come in with perhaps my dandelion please ignore me, I'm going into a colouring coma. Study now, don't hurt yourself with these ideas. Yeah, I don't really want to hurt myself with ideas, do I? There we go, let's bring down some more colours, because I'm thinking, he says, I'm thinking. I know this probably isn't rocket science, and a lot of people have probably done this before me, but what do we think to that? I'm thinking actually that's a really, really good. I'm thinking that's actually a really good thing. I'm liking it. It's actually a really nice thing to be able to do as well, because it's kind of just like colorizing. You kind of just bring in your own colour into the acetate. Please do forgive me if I go into the coma of colouring. But I'm thinking this is actually a really, really good. I never know what to do with patterned acetate. Oh wow, this could be something you could do with a patterned acetate. All I'm doing is using alcohol markers. And I'm kind of just bringing it to life a little bit. And I know it's kind of a lot of work, but I really do think it's worth it. It really is a lot of fun. I'm just going to quickly finish off these brown bits, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do different colours on the flowers and the buds. So I'm just kind of trying to get all these bits that I kind of have to do the one colour done first. And then I can come in and worry about the other colours. And also, it doesn't really matter if you go over a little bit of an area or not on another bit. It kind of just works, and you only see where you are meant to see it anyway. But I promise this is going to look really good once I've done all the rest of the flowers. And this is just something I tried because I've never done this before. This is something completely new to me. I just thought, you know what, I'm here, I've got it, let's just try it and see what happens. And well, this is what's happening. I'm thinking it's actually working out to be really good. Really do need to just quickly get these brown parts all done first. What colour background are you going to put it on? Wow! I was going to put it on that, but I'm kind of thinking maybe I should just let it go on as it is. But we'll see, once we've got it all coloured, it will look a lot better than how it does right now. Once everything's coloured. I think that's all the brown done, isn't it? I'm just going to double check. Look, there's a few little bits over here. There we go, and a little bit there. And I'm just going to come in and do the leaves. All the leaves are brown, the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey, and the sky is grey. I've been for a walk on such a winter's day, from warmer sea, from if I were in LA. Sorry guys, I got into a tangent of singing then. My apologies. Everything kind of has a song attached to it. I'm not sure how or why, but apparently it does. And I was just trying to save myself from going into the colouring coma. Because nobody wants me in a colouring coma. Got to go, we'll watch the rest later. Okay, thank you, Stephanie, I will do. You too, my darling. Thank you so much for stopping by, I really appreciate it, my lovely. those little buds. See, look, there's a brown bit I missed. But we can kind of see as I'm colouring in with the green, it's kind of all coming together a little bit. Even the brown is less harsh. So I'm just going to carry on zipping around with my green. California dreaming on a winter's day, walked into, yeah, exactly, walked into a church and so on and so forth. I am just going to finish picking all these little green bits out. Hopefully that should be everything in the way of little green bits. Huzzah! And I think I think I'm going to alternate some of these flowers with the pink and the, between the pink and the yellow. So where I'm going to have a big pink flower, actually I'm going to try and pop that on there. I'm making an eared card. Oh, nice! So I don't really know anybody who celebrates Eid, so and all I'm going to do is alternate my pink and my yellow. And I'm going to try and do it randomly between the flowers, actually. Between the big flowers, that is. Yes, that's going to look great. I know this looks mucky now, but it's going to look really, really great when it's done. Oh, thank you, Sylv. They are really cute. And I really am just trying to kind of alternate the pink and yellow flowers, but I am really trying to kind of make it look different. I've been see, look, he's been watching the USA eclipse. Now y'all know where he was. He was in America, ladies and gentlemen. Did you have a good time in America, Aaron? I do apologise for the colouring coma, guys. It is kind of, unfortunately, a necessary evil for what I'm doing. It's a very necessary evil. The squeaking isn't the best noise either. There we go. I'm going to come back in with the pink and do some of the little buds. Some of the little buds. Where the yellow flowers end. And again, I kind of know that this is going to look a little bit messy right now, but it will look loads better once it's all done. So let's go for another big pink flower here. Yes, he's a big snace. He's a big space nerd, not snace nerd. Right, I'm going to come back in with some more yellow. And where those little pink flowers end, I'm going to put some... Oh, I forgot to do the green little blue bits there. Come back on the pink. Just haven't quite decided where all these colours are going to go yet. So I'm going to put a yellow there. Let's put a pink one here. Let's bring in that green because I forgot to do the leaf. Just going to tidy up some of the colourings on these leaves because they didn't get quite done properly. And there we go, that leaf is now properly green because I apparently decided to colour it in yellow. And there's a leaf I didn't colour in at all. But suffice it to say, when I'm done, and I flip it over this way, you guys will all see how really nicely that will look once it's flipped over and all coloured. Oh, it's going to look really pretty. Right, let's come back in with the pink. Does help. There is a method to my madness, Lynn, and thank you very much for saying that. I really appreciate it. It does look really pretty. And it's kind of giving it a stained glass effect as well, which is really, really nice. Right, let's just pop in. Oh, should we pop in a pink petal down here? And just down here. No, they're not. Gaz is just nuts. Oh, what have I done now? How am I nuts? I'm not sure how I'm nuts. Right, there we go. I believe that is everything coloured in. And then that's how it's going to look. So pretty. Right. Let's go in on those little... There were a few ones I missed actually, so... With a little bit all flowered. Gareth Brown is not a colour of a flower, pink is. Silly banana. It's a great thing with this acetate and with it being alcohol markers, you can just push whatever colour you shouldn't have put there out and replace it with whatever colour you want it to actually be. There we go. Let's put a little bit of black on there. And there we go. That's everything all coloured in. And you've still got the distinct lines of the flowers on the front, and you've got that lovely coloured background, which I think looks really, really nice. Now to stick this down, all I'm going to do is go around the outer edge. Actually, should I make this into a shaker? Could make this into a full-size 6x6 shaker, but I think that's going a bit far, isn't it? I think that is going just a smidgy bit too far. Yeah, nobody wants to see a 6x6 shaker, do they? Right, so what I'm going to do to stick this down is I'm just going to go around the outer edge with the outer edge of the card that I'm going to stick it to with my tape runner. I'm going to put a tiny little bit of tape runner in the middle as well to help it hold down. There we go. So that's all that there helped to hold down. I'm just going to grab in my guillotine. because I'm going to put this on a silver card blank, I'm just going to take off 1/2 of an inch, which is, if you're using a scoreboard with the square, a guillotine with the squares on, it's just 1/2 of a little square. I shall just trim that up by hand. Is that the right way up? No. No, it's not. Now it's the right way up. I do apologise, guys. I don't know what's going on with me this evening. Normally I'm much better than this. I think I'm a little bit out of the game. There we go. That looks much better because you can now see the white lines all through it. That's much better. Silly me. Right. Now let's find where I put those 6x6 card blanks. Oh, silly tape runner. I was wondering if the line should show, but then I told myself to shut up. No, you shouldn't have told yourself to shut up. Not at all, Sil. Do not ever say that you should be telling yourself to shut up. I'm glad that you like it, Lynn. And as Bag of Chips would say, much better. Indeed, that is exactly what Bag of Chips would say. Much better. Right, let's just get rid of all those naughty things off of there. And there we go. I think that actually looks quite pretty. And all I'm going to do is cut an inch strip from this. So this is 5.5 long, and then I'm going to cut it at, actually I'm going to cut it at 1.5 inches. This is just a scrap from something that we made earlier on. And I want that to actually come down from the top this time. And all I'm going to do is snip in a little bit. And I'm making a fishtail on that. I'm just going to trim that down a little bit more. So I'm taking it from the 5.5 that it was down to about 4.5, because I don't want that to go too far down the card. And I'm going to put that on some foam, on some foam pads. So I'm just going to bring those in. Pop, pop, and pop. The question is, what's in the glass? Oh, what's in the glass is just some cream soda, American cream soda. I really like cream soda. It's lovely, simple, but different. Oh, thank you, Sylv. Wait there, I just need to make sure I've got that. Yep, that's definitely the right way, because I'm not making the same mistake twice. I'm just bringing that down the middle of the card. Then I'm going to come in with my sentiment. Where have I put my sentiment packs? I had them earlier on. Or I could come in with one of these bigger sentiments if I can find where I've put them. What have I done with these sentiment packs? I'm an absolute nightmare, I swear. Goodness grief, the things that I'm doing. I've put them excessively safe. That's what the thing is, guys. No, I think I definitely want one of those sentiment packs. One of the sentiments from the packs. Ah, there they are. I wish it was vodka. No, I don't really like that one on there. I wouldn't advise you do anything like this, guys, normally, but actually no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get a contrasting colour sentiment. I do have some nope, I don't like that one either. Although maybe it's because it's flat. Yeah, let's put that on some. Let's put that on some foam too. I am a terror for these. Oh, I just ripped off the entire 2 lines, didn't I? I wish I had put gin in it. At least then I could explain. It would be a very good explanation for why I'm being the way I'm being. Because at the moment I don't have a good explanation for the reason of being the way I'm being. I do apologise, guys. And actually, I think what I probably could have done to make this look a little bit better is come halfway across this with some pattern paper and cut the acetate. But there we go. We have another April showers bring May flowers, which I think looks really good. Absolutely lovely. You could message and layer your banner, make a smaller, tighter panel into. Yes, I could have done that. It really could be either. I noticed that you were using a tonic guillotine. Yes, I do use my Tim Holtz stuff where possible. I do love my Tim Holtz bits and bobs. So, I think, he says, I'm just going to clear some of this mess up because I can't leave my... This is the first time I've got down and dirty crafting. Well, I say down and dirty. It's kind of like the first time I've gotten proper crafty in a mess like my desk is. So I'm just going to quickly take a moment just to put some bits and bobs back together. If anybody has any questions, please do feel free to fire away if they are craft related. Remember, craft related questions, guys. Craft related questions. If you're going to ask me something naughty, don't. Oh, thank you so much, Caroline. Thank you, Lynn, for saying that. I really appreciate it. Normally I normally am a little bit better, but this was all very impromptu, so I didn't plan because I didn't know what I was going to be using. Normally I would have made a little plan, but I will have a little plan for Wednesday night's live. If anybody will be coming to join me for that, I'll be really grateful if you did. But I do have a lovely plan for Wednesday night's live, and we'll be using the Perfect Harmony collection on Wednesday night. So hopefully... No, Aaron, you cannot have my pens yet. No. Not going to happen. Not in a month of Sundays is that going to ever happen ever. You shall never ever have my pens, because they are my pens and not yours. Right. So I think, my lovelies, let's just tidy that out of the way. I'll pop the card there for a moment whilst I do my last little bit of natterings. I think we're going to leave it here, guys. Wednesday I'm washing my hair. Well, good luck with that, Aaron. You enjoy washing your hair on Wednesday. I'll probably join you then. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you. Barbara, thank you. I appreciate that. So I will have a proper plan for Wednesday. I've got all sorts of things that I'm going to be doing tomorrow in preparation. It's going to be great. It's good to see my... Oh, wow. Thank you, Caroline. I appreciate that. Always with the craft-related questions. That's because of you, Sylv. That's why I have to say that. So, I think we're going to leave it here, guys. So, on this live, we've made this lovely acetate card and this lovely fractured card with the textured bit there as well, which I really liked putting down. All I'm going to say is a massive, massive thank you to you all for being here, as always. I love you all so very much. You have been an absolute pleasure to do this for. You've all been fantastic. So if you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please do press that button and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a little like, because that always helps the algorithm and all that magical jazz. In the description box below as well, as if you would like to join the Facebook group, that is currently being directed straight to it by my website address, which is currently being built. Bet you can't wait. You wait until that website's built, guys. Wait until that's built. I have got so much stuff coming. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So, right now, it just directs straight to my Facebook group, so you can add yourself on into there. Ords, there will be a Paddington stuff coming soon live. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a little comment. Thank you all so much for being here. You're absolutely wonderful and fantastic. Whoever's been sending me this craft stuff, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Please do come forward and let me know if it is you that's sending it to me, because I would really like to know, just to say thank you if nothing else. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye, love you all. Mwah, bye.